Hey everybody, my name is Spencer. I wrote a paper on why we like likes, focusing on social media. And so I'm here today with two University of Indianapolis students. We have Carson and Abby. They are both nursing students, and they also have a minor in psychology, both of them. So I just want to sit down with them real quick to kind of ask them some questions about social media and maybe see, why us as a student population and just maybe our generation focuses so much on social media. And so for my first question for them, I was just going to ask them, have you noticed that social media causes individuals to suffer any type of mood swing?
I would say that I've definitely noticed that, especially in our generation. Coming to college, you are separated from your friend group that you once knew, and so that's a big change in itself. And then to see them all having a bunch of fun off with their new friends, that was a big change for me, is that I'm all alone now and they're having so much fun, and it made me super depressed freshman year. I noticed that especially, so that's my own experience with it.
Mm-hmm. And I think that even if social media isn't a direct cause of the mood swings, it definitely doesn't help. If you're already feeling sad about something else and then you get on social media and I don't know, there's just so much out there that could make you upset, or it just I feel even worsens how you feel sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, okay, for sure. And so, kind of going off of that, have you two just personally noticed any trends with social media, like an addiction with it or anything?
I definitely have. I think the more you're exposed to it, the more that you just crave more of it, which is what is similar to a lot of other addictions that you see, and that's how the problem gets started.
Mm-hmm.
And I think just being in a society, and then our generation is so fixated on social media and the image that we want to portray and put ourselves out on social media, and
Mm-hmm.
that just I think kind of furthers that addiction even more.
Yeah.
And kind of going off of that, lately you see how many bloggers and stuff are posting about how not everything you see on social media is every part of a whole person. People are only going to put the good stuff out there about themselves. You're not going to see the bad days where they're crying or super upset. You're only going to see the good things.
Mm-hmm.
But I have noticed recently more people are coming out and saying it's okay to not be okay, and they're posting about it, and it's becoming more of a okay
a more safe place, I feel even though we think of it as a place that's just for that addiction and for
Mm-hmm.
the negativity, but there are some positives in it.
Yes.
That
So
has been a trend.
Would you say then that social media has more of a positive trend or more of a negative trend in today's society?
I think it depends on the situation. I think for certain things that it can be really great, like Facebook, for staying in touch with out-of-town relatives, or you got married, or there's some big great change happening in your life. I think that's really awesome that you're able to have that platform to share that with people.
Mm-hmm.
But on the flip side, it can be negative if you are addicted to it, if it does cause you to become depressed and you don't think about the other sides that people have to them, where they're not showing everything, and then you feel very left out because, well, I'm really sad, but this person never seems to be sad because that's all that they put out there for people to see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of feel the same way. It's positive in the way that it's good for you if you want to stay in touch with people you don't typically you wouldn't typically stay in touch with, but it's definitely, I feel can be more of a negative thing.
Mm-hmm.
With the posting, and people just get so fixated on
Mm-hmm.
the negatives with it, I guess.
Yeah. And then what aspect do you think has the biggest or what aspect do you believe has the biggest impact on our society of social media?
I think the likes. I think whenever I think of social media, the first thing that comes to mind is, oh, how many likes did you get on that?
Mm-hmm.
How many people saw that?
How many followers do you have?
Yeah.
How many people recognize you or see you, or
Mm-hmm.
whatever you put out there.
So personally, what would be your viewpoint? How do you feel about the in today's society?
I think that there's too much of a stigma on it. I think that if you get 5 likes from people that you are genuinely connected with, that you have a strong relationship with, and that should be good enough, that you're getting praise and people are showing you that they're proud of you and that kind of thing, versus you get 1,000 likes, and it's like, do you even know all of those people?
Mhm.
Do you even have a connection with them? Do they even matter in your life or factor into whatever you're posting? Like, what's the point?
But thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you two sitting down with me today. I just wanted to kind of see some of the perspectives from other people, as also with you two having a psych minor, you also could, use that, seeing people, some of your friends and relatives using social media and how they react to certain things along with that. So I just really appreciate your time, and